throughout history.
Mm-hmm.
Like, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
That's the only thing a rational person can take from Hitler's story is being able to see what if you had unlimited resource and ability to just follow global rabbit holes. You find out that most stuff that is labeled BS is not BS. BS is very hard to come by.
Well, the Hitler thing is real weird because the Nazis were really into the occult.
At some point in the information process, that was required. So,
It was required to be into the occult.
um, so in like the world of medicine, like certain things before they had a label of being toxic, you just knew don't touch it. Like, you know what I mean? You didn't know what it was good for, but those occultists were the keepers of things that did work, not things that did not work.
Right.
So, but throughout history, that whole process of thinking, anything that could fall into the alchemy conversation was seen as occult based. It meant doing something unnatural. So
Mm.
even like the blacksmith was considered a part of that world through most of history
Really?
because he had an unnatural relationship with elements. He was able to take
Ah.
this and turn it into
Right.
things. Yeah.
Forged steel. Yeah. Oh, that makes sense. Yeah. I always wondered, like, at the heart of
All
alchemy.
processes that are
Yeah.
discussed at these pyramids and all because they're all processes.
Yeah. I've always wondered if alchemy is trying to regain lost knowledge. Like if at one point in time they did know how to just make metals, they did know how to create elements, they did know how to change lead into gold or whatever the fuck they wanted to do.
That's what this whole line was consisted of.
Yeah.
But it required money and time and all royalty, all kings, all great leaders of the world. This is what you paid for was people that could make things happen. So being able to understand the weather and to then be able to manipulate it in any way possible was valuable all through human history. All the way before we get to the seeding of clouds part.
Do you think they had the ability to manipulate weather back then? It'd be wild if they did. If that's what caused the Sahara Desert to emerge, because all that shit used to be lush tropical rainforest. Imagine if that's humans fucking with cloud seeding. They just ruin it.
Well, that wouldn't explain how that has its own environment that's just as valuable. You know what I mean? It goes to further back up what I was telling you about how it seems like somebody put thought into every scenario you might be in. So let's say you lived in one of them deserts and all you had was cactus. Guess what? You could take that cactus and make tequila too.
True.
Like every part of the process, like
People figure something out.
not the people figure something out. Something is there to be figured out.
Right.
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 Well, that's what the indigenous people say about ayahuasca. They said that the plants told them how to make it. That the mushrooms told them how to make it.
As a person that loves nature, you know that most of your experience in nature is based upon how other things react.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I mean?
Yeah.
So you don't know that this is poisonous except for the fact that it doesn't look like anything's eating whatever's on here. And looks like everything is avoiding it. Like these are real things. And that requires creation as well. The whole consequence thing and the fact that this animal is able to live with this thing that's going to be doing damage to you.
So let me ask you this, because this is the end conclusion of that. If creation is real, and if God is real, and if God created us,
Wait a
in the
minute, hold
fall-
on. Let's be specific. Creation of what? I
That-
just told you about my
right.
ducks and her eggs. That creation
Yes.
is real for sure.
For sure.
Yeah.
I'm not.
And life is going to come from
Yeah.
that. Right.
What I mean is that God created everything, and that there really is a reason for all of it. What is the reason for us? Like, if God
Okay.
really did
All right.
make all these things
Right.
synchronized together
Right.
and put us here,
Right. First of all, I'm grateful, even if you're not.
I'm very grateful. I'm very grateful.
What an experience,
Amazing time.
right? And if you take time and space out of things, right? Like the people that sold me Call of Duty, right? Gave me a great experience that I've been enjoying for years and years and years. And the person that I am on that platform is the person I would like to be all